Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research. Try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you. And this is the house of Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss is a designer house from Germany. They've been around for more than 100 years and they are very renowned for their clothings. During the Second World War, one of their iconic but not in a good way work was Gestapo's uniforms. So they made Gestapo their uniforms, and well, the rest is history. Anyway, so they've been around for more than 100 years and they are quite well known in the fragrance community because they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. Many fragrances, I think at least 100 if not more. And they are quite well, obviously they are designer, so the quality is designer, yes, but they usually majority of their fragrances are easygoing, crowd pleasing, people's pleaser, basically quite safe. So this is what they're known for. And I unboxed and reviewed at least a few of their fragrances before. For the price they are quite good, you know, they are not the best but they are quite good. So this one in particular is called Hugo Boss Just Different. EDT 75ml is aimed for men. It's just, I think it's called for men. And this one came out in 2011. I never tried it, I never smelled it for some reason, and when I saw it for a very good price, I couldn't resist it. So let's get to the unboxing. But please, before I do the unboxing, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they could be a hidden gem. Thank you very much for your love and support. Let's go. So this one is a tester, so it comes with a very plain box, but it says on it, tester Hugo Boss Just Different, EDT 75ml, and the rest is not much, and it says made in France. And so it's a very simple box, and the bottle, it said when it came out in 2011 it had that iconic bottle of for men perfumes from, or fragrances from Hugo Boss, which you know which one they are. But these days I think they changed it to this shape, which is quite nice. I like it. It's not bad. It's quite a nice looking bottle. It's got a sticker in the bottom and it's a black matte with a red coloring. Hugo Boss Just Different, and the cap is, it comes out like this, and is aluminium, so it's metal but it's quite light. The atomizer is modern and silver, and here we go. Very good atomizer. So it's not pressurized, but it does the job perfectly. So first impression for this Hugo Boss Just Different EDT 75ml. It comes in two bottles, 3 bottle sizes, 30ml, 75ml and 125ml. So this is a 75ml. Here we go. Woo! They done it again. It's very friendly. So first thing it hits me is the mintiness of it. It's very minty. It's minty, is grassy, is green, is leafy, is herbal, is quite camphorous. So it's a green fragrance overall. Wow, very herbal, very green, very lush, very grassy in the same time. and minty. The mintiness of it is huge, so it's a big minty aspect in this perfume, so you need to like your mint to enjoy it. And the mintiness of it is beautiful. It's very refreshing, happy, bright, very summery, very fresh. I would say this one is a fresh fragrance overall, and also I classify this fragrance as aromatic herbal green fragrance. So it's aromatic herbal green fragrance. Is aimed for men, and also yes, it's got some masculinity in here because of that green aspect of this fragrance. But if you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrances, it doesn't mean anything, because you know, green meadow or green lush garden, it doesn't have a gender, so you can smell like a garden, why not? So for the first impression, yes, delicious, very good. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Usually with the brand Hugo Boss, they have some very good ones, but majority of their fragrances are on the okay side of things. This one is quite nice actually, is because it's so refreshing, so happy, so bright, you cannot ignore it. It's just one of those fragrances that it will have an impact, and the impact is smile. So it's a very easygoing fragrance. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So this is according to Fragrantica. So on top we have mint and apple, green apple, or Granny Smith green apple. This is very specific. So mint, Granny Smith apple, basil. In the mid we have basil, freesia, and coriander. In the base we have Cashmeran wood, patchouli, labdanum, and olibanum. Very delicious. Everything in here I absolutely love. You know, if some of you would know this, if you don't know, I'm a big fan of green fragrances, and this delivers in a bucket. So green and more green. Everything in here is green. So mint, green apple, basil, coriander, patchouli, all these things giving it very very leafy, very green, very grassy, very camphorous, very refreshing feel to it. The apple in here, wow, it's very crispy green apple. So it is correct, they saying Granny Smith, because Granny Smith is very green, and in here is super green. So the apple is very crispy, very green, but in the same time super appley. So it's quite fruity, but I don't detect anything else apart from apple. The mint in here is gorgeous. I love mint in my perfumes. Some people are a bit fussy, they like it to be understated. In here is not understated, it's very strong. So you need to like your strong minty perfumes to enjoy it. The basil adds to the green aspect and leafy aspect and herbal aspect of this fragrance, so it's very herbal. And also the coriander, that's another aspect of this fragrance which I love personally. Coriander, in any fragrance the name coriander comes up, I have to get it. So one of the reason I got it, because it was two things, well, three things actually, was the mint and the basil and the coriander together. So these three together, they are giving it a super green fragrance feel to it. So it's green, it's grassy, it's leafy, it's herbal, is a very hint of water in here. Yeah, it's got a watery aspect to it. It's very aromatic. So they're not mentioning it, but I'm getting a definite lavender in here. So there's a lavender in here giving an aromatic feel, and also a hint of wateriness, which I'm not sure where does that come from, but it's got a hint of watery. But the water in here is a fresh water, it's not oceanic or anything like that, but it's fresh water feel to it. And also it's quite woody in the base. I'm smelling, it says Cashmeran, to be honest I don't get Cashmeran wood, I get cedar sandalwood combination in the base, which is very clean again. Overall this fragrance is quite clean. It's got a hint of dirtiness to it, which is, you know, from all those green and herbal and leafy aspect of this fragrance, but overall it's quite clean. The labdanum in here giving a hint of smokiness. Yeah, just a smidgen of smokiness, and adds to the greenness of this fragrance, which is amazing. Patchouli in here is quite leafy, grassy patchouli rather than chocolatey patchouli, so it's a variety of green and on the fresh side of patchouli. And Labdanum here giving it again another aspect of greenness plus the incensey feel, hint of incense, hint of resin in here. Yeah, hint of resin, hint of incense in here as well, and it's very very woody in the base. And I'm getting a little bit of muskiness. Yeah, hint of muskiness on the tone. Everything else, there is a amber accord in here which is coming from the Labdanum probably. So the amber in here is a effervescent, happy, bright, see-through, transparent amber. So it's not a deep dense amber, but it adds to the happiness or brightness or very freshness of this fragrance, so because it's effervescent. So overall, what a fragrance. Wow wow wow. This is one of the best, at least for my taste, from the house of Hugo Boss. The reason is because they didn't hold back. Usually with fragrances like Hugo Boss fragrances, they usually quite on the safe side. They're on the, they hold back, they just making it mild and minimalistic and things like that. Here they didn't hold back, they just gone green. You like it green, here you go. It just slap you in the face and it wakes you up. It's very very green and it's very fresh and very happy and very bright. So overall, for a first impression, yes, absolutely gorgeous. I am pleasantly surprised with this fragrance. I was thinking is going to be a little bit on the meh side, or a little bit on the okay side, a little bit on the hint of this, hint of that, but no, they didn't hold back. They gave you everything plus the kitchen sink. So to recap quickly, first thing first, let me tell you who is it for. Definitely on the masculine side, yeah, but if you're a lady you can easily use it because it's very green. So what, you know what I mean. Age, I would say 25 years and older to be in the safe side, because of that herbal green aromatic aspect of this fragrance. Is giving it a little of classical feel, little bit of that masculinity of 70s and 80s feel of this fragrance. Also there is an aspect of a hint of bubblegum. I'm not sure where that come from, just a small smidgen amount of it in here, not a big player but a small amount of bubblegumminess in here, which giving it moderate amount of sweetness. From 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, it is around 5 to 6, so it is moderate or a little bit more than moderate amount of sweetness, but it's ample enough to go with everything else in here. So very very green, so green, grassy, herbal, very camphorous and also leafy aspect in this fragrance. Very aromatic, which is coming from the lavender, but they're not mentioning the lavender in here. Fresh spiciness, which is coming from those herbal aspect like coriander and basil in here. Hint of fruitiness, which is coming from the apple, which is very very green and crispy, and it's quite woody in the base, which is clean woods like you see the sandalwood. Amber in here is very transparent amber, so it's a very airy, very transparent, very see-through amber. It's very very fresh, and there's a little bit of undertone muskiness to it, which is quite clean. There's a little bit of watery aspect in here, which is again a clean water rather than a salty one, and a little bit of floral feel, which is coming from that Freesia, but it gets lost. There's nothing in here to make it a floral fragrance, but there is a hint of floral in here as well, which again is a green floral rather than any other floral. So overall, so age wise, as I said, 25 years and older. In terms of season, this is definitely summer, autumn and spring fragrance. And in terms of versatility, this is very versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, formal, informal. It's so delicious. You can wear it to a wedding, and it's so relaxed and laid back that you can use it in the workplace and also gym, no problem whatsoever. Very delicious, at least for my taste, for my age, for my experience. I love my green fragrances, and in here they deliver it in a bucket. So overall, for a first impression, I give it 2 thumbs up. Yes, I'm loving it. Do I say blind? Yeah, Listen, there's nothing in here to offend anybody. It's very friendly. The only thing is, if you don't like green fragrances, this is unmistakably green fragrance to the max, especially that mint in here, plus the basil, plus the coriander, making it very, very deliciously green. So you have to have your taste for green fragrances to enjoy it. But overall, it's done very well. It's very put together. It smells great. There is no harshness. There is no chemical. There is no synthetic feel to it. Obviously, for this price point, we expect the majority of the ingredients to be synthetic, but they've done a good job of blending it in a way that you don't feel those synthetic elements. You feel more natural element rather than syntheticness. So it's very, very well blended. It's very well put together. Smells great. The ingredients are quite good for the price. Smells very, very good, in my opinion, at least. Okay, guys, highly recommend it for the first impression. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money. They smell great and they're hidden gems. This one is definitely a hidden gem. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. I'll leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So they are true handmade perfumes just for lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personality, very big, very bold, very long lasting. They are very artistic and unique, and they are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Also, there are many other reviewers reviewed my perfumes. You can check them out as well. There is a perfume in my collection. It's called Persian Summer. You need to check that one out because it's a huge beast, ultra beast mode summer fresh happy fragrance. Okay, guys, thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye.